Quick picks.
Welcome in. It's Shay and I. I think Brandon is streaming.
He has a stream commitment, yes.
Stream commitment.
He has a pick. But yeah, we're here. We had a tough night last night. I had a tough day yesterday. Night was not good. Triple double. Never had a shot. He was not going after it very clearly. He finished with 3 rebounds.
Yeah, and McNeese very clearly not only had a shot, but should have covered and won. Well, they did win, but should have covered.
What happened at the end of the game? Because that's
so.
Crazy way to lose.
I mean, they were up basically like 24 at half, and then they came out, got a little bit closer. So I was sweating that 16.5. So because that 17 is a really thick line. Yeah. But I think we were at 19, and there was like 40 seconds left. And I guess out of a courtesy, because I mean, Will Wade's been so courteous every other time, he decided to let the shot clock run out, which gave the ball back to Nichols. They went to the line, shot 2, did it again. There lies the 16.5 cover. Whoever got it, I pushed it 16 at 16.5 lost. If you got it at 15.5, you're a winner. But that was the grossest. And I mean, again, he's not known to be like a super courteous guy, so I don't know why maybe he was friends with the other coach. But again, when they played him in the regular season twice, he never was courteous. Mm-hmm. It was really frustrating. Obviously, you can tell that I'm a little frustrated today. Last time I checked, Will Wade, old coach of LSU, but Matt's there getting business done right now. I think they were up 1. So I'm going to go back and watch that after quick picks. It's March. Lots of streaming to do today.
Lots of streaming. Lots
of bets to be had. Only over at the DraftKings Sportsbook, where, by the way, if you're a new user, you can sign up using code STOOLHOOPS, and you can do a $5 bet, and you'll get instantly $150 in bonus bets. So you could bet, literally, this was running for quite a while too. So $5, new user, and then you get 150 in bonus bets. It's like the easiest thing ever. And you said something about what, Threes Day? Threes Day
is like the best promotion. It's, in my opinion, almost a free. I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Can't do that.
It's a very low cost long shot. You put down a bet of $25, and you can pick first 3-point make. The odds in those situations, I like to take long shots because you get $1 back for every 3-pointer made in the game. On a couple of the last 2, I've made money. For the ones that haven't, you lose a couple bucks, but you get a very low cost long shot. Tonight there are 2 guys that standing out, both on the Sixers, Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris, both like plus 1,200, plus 1,300. I think I'm going to go Oubre. But that is a great promotion. Make sure you opt in before you bet it. But that's a really awesome promotion on DraftKings.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff going over on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So make sure you check it out because it's the best one and it's the only one you should be using.
Including your boy.
I'm
there today.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Chay's highlighted today. He got his ass kicked yesterday, so they decided to let the poor boy have a parlay today.
Yep. I'm very excited about it. I'll recap. I'll do the whole thing and I'll say which one is my actual pick. So 3-leg NBA parlay. If you go to the NBA sections, that's one of the highlighted parlays, which is very exciting. 3 plays. Kevin Durant over 4.5 assists. He does this against Jason Tatum. 5 assists or more, I think, in like 7 of his last 8 games against him. Really, really good. The number is at 4.5. He averages 5.5 against the Celtics. Celtics are a good defense, but with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, he's been over this in away games very often. So I like Durant over 4.5 assists. Then we got Damian Lillard, Dame time, over 36.5 combined points, rebounds, and assists. Very important note on this, Chris Middleton is out. Chris Middleton misses time all the time. But in home games in Milwaukee with Chris Middleton out, Dame's cleared this in 77% of his games, including 9 of his last 11. Against Philly this year, he's averaging 45.5 combined points, rebounds, assists. I like this play tonight, especially after a big off game from Dame in Sacramento where they got their tush kicked. And then nightcap, we go Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton has been really dominating on the glass, so I like Isaiah Hartenstein to really take him out of it. Josh Hart's going to be there to grab all those loose balls. He also used to play in Portland, so a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. That parlay odds subject to change. I got it about an hour and a half ago at plus 519. I love that tonight. Full unit play. I'm excited about it.
You sound really excited about it. Now, are you going to tell us which one of those is going to be your play, your official quick, because it's the most important one. I mean, I understand that your whole parlay is important, but to the people, they want to know which one is going to go in the quick picks parlay. In
the quick picks parlay, we're going Damian Lillard over 36.5 combined points, rebounds, assists. All the reasons that I outlined, Chris Middleton being out is just huge. Coming off an off game. He's actually talked, which I think is very interesting, about he's like kind of not happy in the living in Milwaukee. So he's like, there's not really much here, but his splits are actually much better at home. So when he's on the road, he takes a little bit of backseat to Giannis, who does a lot better on the road. Giannis takes a little bit of a backseat to him in Milwaukee, and I like the matchup tonight against Philly. Philly traditionally very good at defending guards, but Patrick Beverley is not on the team anymore. Kyle Lowry and Tyrese Maxey are not going to be able to contain Damian Lillard coming off an off game. Damian Lillard tonight over 36.5 combined points, rebounds, assists.
All right, well, obviously it's March, so I'm going to go back to where I've been betting, which is college basketball. I'm taking Texas A&M minus the 4.5. I believe it's moved to 5, but we're keeping it at 4.5 for the parlay because that's the number I like, and it's a little bit of a magic number. I will say Ole Miss, that's who they're playing, is very, capable of beating this Texas A&M team. They did it back in January, but that seems like a year ago compared to where they are now. However, Texas A&M just did play Ole Miss their last game and beat them handedly, 86-60. They are better on both ends of the court. Texas A&M is number 2 in the entire country in rebounding, so they're going to get a lot of second chance opportunities. Not to mention they're just absolutely gelling. The number of -5 has been covered in 3 consecutive and 5 of their last 9 games. Not to mention, just a little extra sprinkle, this team was not looking to be in the NCAA tournament. But after beating Ole Miss yesterday, if they win again, or not yesterday, Ole Miss last game, if they win again today, and then tomorrow, they potentially lock up a seed for the NCAA tournament, which is just a little bit of extra motivation. So there we are. I like Texas A&M minus 4.5 against the Fighting Ben Menses.
And while Brandon is not here, we've got a guy who sounds like Brandon to give Brandon's pick.
Yep. As the leader on this show, I don't appreciate in the group chat being watchdogged for my picks, Stephen Shea. But tonight I am
a terrible Brandon accent. This is just a generic Southern.
All right, man. I'm going with the Clippers tonight, minus the 6. And I have no other reasoning because I am Brandon and I just pick winners.
Brandon's been pretty sharp in the NBA. He was not thrilled in the group text when I alerted him of injury statuses, which I feel like is my duty. He sent the pick and I said, okay, James Harden and Kawhi are questionable tonight. He said, stop watchdogging my picks. I'm just trying to help you out.
And he didn't even tell us he wasn't going to be on today until 45 minutes ago. He was like, by the way, I'm not on today. And just walked by.
The guy who just gives me shit for not making shows, just not making shows himself.
But go watch the stream after this.
Yeah, yes. Watch the stream after that, and then watch our stream after that.
Yep.
So, obviously, I have my pick, which is Texas A&M minus 4. Brandon's is Clippers minus 6. Yours is Lillard.
Game time over 36.5.
And then what is the Rumble chat rumbling about in the chat?
Oh, wait, what's the payout for the parlay?
So quick picks parlay tonight plus 539 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. And the Rumble chat is going with Houston minus 11.5 today.
Thick line.
And they are struggling lately, so...
Well, we'll all get back on the bus. Hopefully we can hit one tonight. That would be nice to kind of start off the first day of streaming with a nice parlay win. Hopefully Chase hits. Hopefully the quick picks parlay hits, and obviously make sure you're putting all your actions at the DraftKings Sportsbook, and you've joined like the little chat so you can interact with us.
Barstool
and see our
Gambling is cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
Did you guys see last night Jerry's tweet?
I didn't understand it, so like it sounded like he was doing voice to text.
He was not.
I think he does do that sometimes.
He was tweeting that with his fingers.
He what?
He tweeted that with his fingers.
What was the tweet?
I'm gonna read it verbatim. I don't want to get this wrong because it was.
I think you got to put. Can you put it up on?
We're not at that level yet for producing, but Jerry's tweet last night. I'm gonna read this verbatim. He tweeted out 11 clown emoji spelled EMO space
I
G
did see that.
and hit parlay 3-team dead 2 and 1 in Barstool betting group DraftKings and they laughed with clown emoji.
So a funny thing about the betting groups, which I would encourage people to get in, you could see our picks first.
Just don't make fun of us too much.
Whereas you can react and you can comment in there with like emojis and also like comments. So actually, shout out to Rico, who I think does a really good job. He'll lay out his logic. He'll make a pick and then he'll lay out his logic in there. I do that most of the time as well. And then after, people can react. You can see how many people tailed the bet. But you can also react with emojis, and some people do the trash can, some people do the clown emoji, some people say riding, or once it cash, do the green check. Also, but a lot of fun stuff in there.
Jake, just so people know, how did he spell the word emoji?
It's spelled emo, like an emo goth lady.
E-M-O.
E-M-O, and then a space, and then a G, capitalized. And then when he was asked about it, he was like, I just thought that's how that was spelled. Emoji.
Huh?
To be honest, that's not the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I'm dyslexic and it's a fun.
I mean, it is a word. Like, why would it be two things?
I mean, it's to Jerry's credit, emojis are rather new to society, so maybe he didn't.
Not that new.
Didn't know how to spell.
It's been like a decade.
Jerry confirmed did not see the Emoji Movie.
Did not see it. Neither did the kids. All right, that's quick picks. Make sure you bet Chase parlay, our parlay. Make sure you're doing it at the DraftKings Sportsbook. And
Threes Day, opt in.
Yeah, make sure you opt into the Threes Day. Also, the new customers, $5 gets $150 in bonus bets using code
Stool Hoops.
Stool Hoops. I keep wanting to say
STOOLHOOPS. Stool Hoops.
And watch the PMT stream, then watch our stream, and then we'll see you back here same time tomorrow.
Also Virginia tonight.